7 times more likely to be homeless than non-veterans. An unbelievable statistic. And the reason is that we are not doing everything we can to help veterans transition after they've left service. Now, the most important area where we're falling short is the 2 signature injuries of the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, post-traumatic stress disorder and traumatic brain injury. And what we have not done is to effectively screen everybody who's discharged. Excuse me.
Bless you. Bless you.
See, I'm getting over a little cold.
Bless you.
Except I just came off a little vacation hanging out with my 7 and 10-year-olds and all their friends.
Yeah.
And you know what happens when you're hanging out with those little kids.
Yeah.
They all got little germs. I love them, but they can have germs. They're wiping each other. You know it's right. So everybody wash your hands after you shake my hand. But where was I? Post-traumatic stress disorder, traumatic brain injury. We should screen everybody who is discharged and immediately give them the services that they need right away with no delay. Because what happens is when it goes undiagnosed, then it festers and people end up self-medicating through alcohol or through drugs. And that is part of what accounts for the high homeless population among veterans. The other thing we need to do is to help them transition to work. You know, when you go to Iraq and Afghanistan, you will meet, 22, 23-year-olds heading up a platoon, doing amazing work, showing amazing leadership skills. And yet, the unemployment rate for veterans 18 to 25 is actually higher than non-veterans, which means that we are not helping them when they come home transition into the civilian economy. And we've got to do a much better job with that. So, now, specifically on the homeless veterans issue, my attitude is 0 tolerance for homeless veterans.
Right.
If you serve this country, you should not be homeless. And so we've got to provide housing assistance, but we've got to create models of housing assistance that also provide job training, substance abuse programs, mental health services, all under one roof, so that not only are we helping people with housing, but we're helping them become, once again, self-reliant. That's the kind of approach that I've been promoting while in the United States Senate on the Veterans Affairs Committee. That's the kind of approach that I intend to promote as President of the United States. Listen, Raleigh,